Hi, my name is Chris Simon, and these are the things that you should know about your parental rights. First, we'll talk about your basic rights as parents. The rights of parents to dictate the education of their children is foundational. Parents should be allowed to participate in every level of the administrative process. This includes being able to examine all documents and participate in all meetings related to your child. Present complaints with respect to any matter relating to your child and can request mediation in this. You may consent or refuse to consent to actions taken by the school. And you can demand that your child remain in the child's current educational placement pending a hearing. You can request a hearing on the placement as well as an appeal to the results of that hearing. Now let's talk about the responsibilities of the school. School is responsible for providing a copy of the parental rights as well as procedural safeguards once a year. They must also provide prior written notice for a proposed action or evaluation of your student, an explanation of why the school is proposing those actions or evaluations, a description of the evaluation process or proposed actions by the school, and a description of other options that were considered and why they were rejected. Now let's talk about parental consent. Parental consent is required for the following: conducting an initial evaluation, conducting a reevaluation, provisions for service, changes in placement, adding new or deleting services, and the school must make all reasonable attempts to receive consent prior to doing any of these things. Now let's talk about revoking consent. Parents may revoke consent for services at any time, however, it must be done in writing. Revoking parental consent for services is not retroactive. Therefore, any action taken while consent was given is still valid. If a parent later decides to re-enroll their student in special education services, their student will need to have another initial evaluation to determine if special services are appropriate. Also, if a parent revokes a portion but not all of an IEP, the school is not able to withhold the other items of the IEP that have not been revoked. One point of clarification: parents do not approve or revoke goals under the services by the school. They only approve or deny the service or the evaluations. Now, here are a few things that are just good to know. First, the parents of gifted children have all the same rights as students with special needs, with minor exceptions such as disciplinary exemptions. What if an action is requested by the school and the parents do not respond? Well, first, the school needs to have made reasonable attempts to contact the parents using two different methods of contact and documentation for those contacts. In the event that no contact is able to be made, the school may make decisions they deem to be in the best interest of the child in order to identify an exceptionality. And if you have any further questions or thoughts, these are